Hello guys, welcome to another MK Mobile video. Today I wanted to basically share with you another review of another item because I got them all maxed out from the new tower. However, instead of that, I reckon it is better to basically talk about the Outward Scorch. That's going to be a really important topic, and you're going to ask why. Because it increases the chance that you get your special attack 1 for free. And that's cool. However, it also gives you a chance to get every single special attack for free, including X-Ray. So we're going to test that right now. I did a detailed test yesterday, with or without this talent, and yeah, if I remove this talent, I will never get X-Ray for free, a special 2 for free. However, many people say that it also works for Edenian Champion. I didn't notice that. I only tested it with Outward Scorch. Look at this. There you go. It doesn't work every time, of course. I'm going to do X-Ray. Then I'm going to basically tag to this guy. Going to do X-Ray. And there you go. X-Ray for free. It's actually absolutely ridiculous because it also works on Special 2. You can literally get Special 2 for free. And you can spam X-Rays like this. Since when this thing has been bugged, I don't know. But I noticed once I was playing the game that there was something fishy going on when it comes to basically. So yeah, it's something fishy going on when it comes to X-ray, because at a certain point I did 4 X-rays in a row and I was like, wait a second, I don't think that it's even possible. How can you possibly do X-ray for free in this game? I never tested on Red Erin Black whether he can do that for free, but apart from that, I don't think that there's any other character who can do X-ray for free. Alright, you can reduce the cost of the X-ray from 3 bars to 2 bars, but there isn't any talent in the game that gives you even a % chance to do X-ray for free. But there we go, currently we can do that, and as you can see my equipment, I'm going to remove myself, you can see my equipment, there we go. Every single character has the type of equipment that just gives him power. There isn't any equipment that reduces the cost of X-ray or something. It just happens thanks to this Outward Scorch bug talent. So you can use that in to your advantage. How? I mean, I don't know, just build an X-ray team, go to towers and be lucky, try to get lucky to do, let's say, 2 X-rays in a row. I mean, that's going to be pretty crazy, right? Let's test it once again. Going to special. There you go, for free. Absolutely for free. Another one. Oh my god! It just no, don't kill me, don't kill me. I just want to do another. Yeah, there we go. 3 fatal blows in a row. It's that easy. And if the character, for instance, has feats of strength quests that requires him to do X-rays, then this is the thing that you need to do. Just do spam X-rays, destroy all of them. It is that easy. And since we already established that it works for X-rays, now we want to also test this for Special 2, because it also works for Special 2. And you're testing everything in normal classic tower, because it's the chillest way to do. And at this point I'm not going to really try hard on the tower anyway, since they released the epic packs yesterday for equipment. There you go, Special 2 for free. It is that easy. It's absolute. Can I get extra for free? Oh my god, why are you slacking, game? Why are you slacking? No, another X-ray that is not for free. Once again, it doesn't work every time, but it's really enough to work once in a game. It literally gives you X-ray for free, which is huge in any game mode. Of course, I wouldn't recommend doing this in survival mode against a team that has Centaurian defense. The reason being, X-ray is considered to be an unblockable attack, and Centaurian defense has chance for this unblockable attack to get reverted to you. So if you do 100,000 damage to the enemy, you might actually revert this 100,000 damage back to you, and that's really bad. So I wouldn't recommend you testing that. So yeah. So if I have to summarize, guys, the talent is bugged, the Outward Scorch is bugged. Now I guess some of you are going to ask, are we going to get banned from this? I cannot say 100% once again, because they can, according to the terms and conditions, they can ban you for any reason. However, if I have to give you my personal opinion, I wouldn't really ban anybody for this. This is a talent that's in the game and it's working. It's the same thing like we had. Remember, we had a talent that was broken, and it was giving crazy power generation. It was probably 6 or 7 months ago. This talent would literally give you 70 or 80% power generation to any characters. It will absolutely destroy the game. They wouldn't fix it until the next update comes up, and I didn't hear anybody getting banned for that, because after all, it's a talent, it is there, so you're using it, right? It's not your fault that something is bugged. It's not like the glitch, you know, when you just before you basically lose the game, you quit, and then you press the back button on your phone, and then you restart the game, stuff like this. I mean, you don't really play the game like this, right? So people are getting banned for that, because you don't play the game like pressing the back button in front and no, this is exploiting a glitch. This is the way the game is supposed to work. So you're not doing anything wrong. This is the way the game is supposed to work. So if I have to give you my additional thoughts on the banning aspect, this is my calculations, not calculations, but my you know, speculations. None of this is confirmed or anything. It's not really a way how people get banned or not. But if I had to choose it, for instance, if there is a TV and I'm selling TVs and there's a TV with a price tag of $10, even though it's obvious that somebody just mistakenly put $10 while the price should have been $1,000, for instance. It doesn't matter, we made a mistake, there is $10 written on the price tag, and need to basically sell this TV for $10. However, imagine that the price tag was $1,000, that was it, and there was somebody of the employees just forgot to remove, let's say there's a device that with this device you can change the price tag, and this device was sitting next to the TV. So if you get the device and manually change the price tag to 10 and then purchase it, that's bad, because you're not supposed to do that, right? You're supposed to buy the TV for any price they're offering. However, you're not supposed to go ahead and change the price. So this is, in my opinion, the difference between using, for instance, a talent, even though it is bugged, because this is the way you play the game, you use that talent. And another thing that you can possibly do is to, you know, to go with your phone and then press the back button just before you lose, then just, you know, restart the game, stuff like this. You're not supposed to do that in the first place, right? Like, this is not the way you play the game. So yeah, this is my opinion when it comes to those glitches and stuff. Outward Scorch is bugged, it gives you free X-ray. Be prepared that if you use this talent, you'll be having a lot of free X-rays, a lot of free special tools. Once again, not only X-rays, it gives special tools, it gives special 1 for free, which is its main purpose, but in the process, it also gives you special 2 and special 3 for free, which is awesome. So be prepared to have a lot of fun with this talent. If you haven't used it already, use it, because it is basically pretty beneficial at this point. Look at this. I'm literally getting free X-ray every second battle. It is that great. Especially if you wanna, for instance, use feats of strength. When it comes to the banning aspect, I cannot guarantee they can ban you for anything, but once again, I wouldn't ban for such type of issue because it's not of your fault, and Outward Scorch is there to be used. So if it is bugged, it's not of your problem. If they ban you for this, they're completely crazy. I don't know why would you ban anybody for using a talent that's in the game if it is bugged. I mean, what can you do about it? Imagine that your strategy revolves around using Special 1. You want to use this. What you're going to do? You're not going to use it because it's bugged? I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. I mean, there is, at the moment, a game-breaking bug in at least 5 or 6 matches. Let's say a battle 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, and they're not doing anything. They said, oh yeah, you're working on a fix. For how long are you working on a fix? Come on, it's getting ridiculous at this point, right? So, and they're not fixing that, let alone to fix a talent that's not working the way it's designed to work. They're not going to do that. And the whole thing with reporting bugs at this point, in my opinion, is pointless, because I would report the bug if I know they're going to fix it, and the bug is going to be fixed for good. And after that, they're not going to, let's say, introduce that many bugs, right? Because many of the bugs have old root, like have common root. However, they're not doing that. Every single update brings even more bugs than before, so at this point I'm done reporting bugs. It's not worth. They're not going to do that. I mean, I think that they're not really taking the game seriously. Even they're not, even that's the two possibilities. The first possibility is they just don't know any better, they don't know how to fix bugs. The second thing is that they just don't take the game seriously. I have no third suggestion. It feels really bad. Why should I report bugs? I mean, Ravenous Melina has been bugged for 2 years. Her specialty is still not unblockable. They haven't addressed the fact that she's nerfed or something. I mean, why would you nerf Ravenous Melina? Seriously. But anyways, and you report stuff, they don't fix it. Even if they fix it, that's going to be 2-3 updates eventually. So at this point, I'm done reporting bugs. In my opinion, it's not worth it. So this is going to be all for me today. Once again, Outward Scorch bugged. Just for your information, use it if you want. If you don't want, it's up to you. See you next time. Take care.
perfect.